Joining us now on the Notre Dame video hotline is Amy Porter, a 2014 Notre Dame alum and president of the Notre Dame Club of Rochester, New York. The Club of Rochester has put an innovative twist on a Notre Dame experience, a classic experience. This past March, the club hosted its second annual bookstore bowling event, modeled after, of course, Notre Dame's beloved bookstore basketball tournament. And Amy, we welcome you to Notre Dame Day.
Hi, Terry. Thanks for having me.
All right. Well, how did this idea for a bookstore bowling tournament come about?
So here in Rochester, obviously, we've got a lot of winter months where not many people want to go outside. So we were trying to fill that gap. We have a gap of, we have our Christmas events and then we have a lot of typical spring events, but really wanted to fill that void where we don't have as many events for our constituents. So we were at actually a young alumni happy hour watching a Notre Dame basketball game. We all started reminiscing about bookstore basketball and realized we had the potential there to do some kind of club event. And with a new bowling facility opening up in the area, we saw that potential to fit that bookstore basketball tradition right into the bookstore bowling idea.
And who doesn't love to wear bowling shoes on occasion? Yeah. Now, the club hosted its inaugural tournament in 2018 and then the second one just a few months ago. How has this event grown in that time?
So it's been a huge success. In our first year alone, we had 16 teams of 5 sign up, which was huge, and over 100 guests in attendance, tying it for one of our biggest club events. And then in our second year, we had over 22 teams with over 135 guests participating. So it's been a huge success. And in our second year, too, we were able to add a service component and introduce the Bread of Life food drive, which is very popular among the Notre Dame clubs. So it's been a really great success.
And one of the many traditions, of course, of bookstore basketball is that the teams come up with these creative names and their group costumes. Did the same thing happen for bookstore bowling?
Absolutely. So we really encouraged the teams to come up with costumes. We did require the team name. So in some cases, the team names were a little boring, but a lot of people really took that and got creative with it. This year, our winning team name was Shake Down the Turkeys. And the team also won best costume and had big turkey hats on. It was very cute. So it's been really exciting to see people really get into that and a lot of camaraderie then among the teams and the families that participate. So that's been really great.
And hopefully the names were more tasteful than when I played bookstore basketball back in the 80s. With 2 years now under your belt, what are the future plans for bookstore bowling?
So we obviously have loved the growth we've had and we want to see it continue to grow. The biggest success we found with this event is that it pulled in all of our demographics, everything from families to current students, because we hosted the first Saturday of Notre Dame spring break, to senior alumni, families, diverse alumni. We've had the whole gamut of demographics show up for this event. So we're really hoping to continue to make it an inclusive event for all of our constituents, and then obviously make it bigger. And continue to grow, as well as add more of that service component to it to really make it a standard signature Notre Dame event for our club.
Okay. And Notre Dame clubs throughout America, if you're listening, this sounds like a great idea. Cold winter months, do a little bowling and do it in the name of Notre Dame. Amy, thank you very much for joining us and bringing the Notre Dame spirit and traditions to the great city of Rochester, New York.